Alright, hello and welcome back. Um, this may look familiar. The last video actually started here, but it was pointed out to me that I skipped over several aspects of religious symbolism and references in this game, so the next few videos are going to be specifically looking at these references. Now, the first and most obvious from this point of view is Fallen is Babylon. This is, although Babylon was a real city that fell, this is actually a specifically Christian reference. Specifically, it's a reference to the book of Revelations in the Bible, chapter 18, verse 2. And let me read the entire thing to you. This is the King James version of the Bible, King James translation. And it says, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird." So this reference in Book of Revelations is not a reference to the original fallen city. Many scriptorians believe, sorry, I have to do that little look around stuff. Many scriptorians believe that it's either a reference to Rome, the city of Rome, or a reference to the Jerusalem in an apostate state, or in a state of being rebelling against religion, against their own personal beliefs. And this is a very, very appropriate entrance into the city of Rapture, the new, more fallen Rapture. It is indeed full of demons and, let's see, foul spirits and so on. In this case, they are splicers, they are people, genetically modified people, and just a bunch of people who are not good people to have around or be around. And it is very much a fallen place, a fallen paradise. It's gone from paradise essentially to a state of perdition, a state of being fallen and being not a really good place, cool place to be. And so, yeah, it is interesting that this game opens with such an obvious religious reference to it, like I said, and it is strangely appropriate. The interesting thing about man-made paradises in scriptures, and also history tells us this exact same thing, is that a lot of man-made paradises fall unless they are based on some very strong personal values and systems of values that work work well with the citizens, with everything else. So cities that are based on such things as honor and loyalty, love of family and friends, friendship, that sort of thing, generally have a stronger base and generally will last and survive longer than cities that are based on concepts of self-love, of greed, of envy, and those things tend to rip themselves apart and fall apart. And, you know, history has taught us this. We see it in a lot of everyday worlds, and Rapture in these games is an exact example of this. It was greed and envy and the love of the self, love of ego, as this game states, that led to its downfall. And so, yes, this Rapture is indeed Babylon, or symbolically Babylon, and it has indeed fallen. Yeah, so like and subscribe if you want to. I will be doing another video that looks at other aspects of symbolism in this particular game. So yep, I will see you next time. Tune in into the next video. Okay, goodbye.